What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, I'm over here with Jimmy, the head of my Legal Apex, okay? Legal Apex is the top of my legal AI machines. I got different ones that do different things. Legal Apex is the head of them all. It's three of the top lawyers that's practiced in the United States with their writings and their arguments and going before Supreme Courts and stuff. All of that knowledge is inside of head of Legal Apex. It'll be on sale soon. But anyway, I wanted to talk about payment for order flow, I told Jimmy. And Jimmy said, cool, let's talk about payment for order flow. So he begins to school me on what it is. And he says, do you have any notes? And I said, as a matter of fact, Jimmy, I do have some notes. And I gave him the notes that I had made on payment for order flow so far. All right, and then he read that and he came back and he gave me an outline of what I'm saying payment for order flow is. And I'm getting to a point, just be cool. So then I get down here and I say, well, I am going to write a claim against payment for order flow market makers who use the practice of to naked short sell the company I am invested in. And Jimmy got on my ass and said, hold up now. Your intention to write a claim against payment for order flow market makers alleging that they use the practice for naked short selling is significant and complex legal endeavor. Here are some key points to consider. And then it tells me what the definition of naked short selling is and how I can link it to the use of payment for order flow to naked short selling. Establish a direct link between payment for order flow and naked short selling will be critical. You would need to demonstrate how the market makers use order flow information to engage in naked short selling specifically. That's a big order that I'm going to have to fill. But I already know I can do it. Watch whenever we get down here. Then he tells me I'm going to need concrete evidence is essential. And the regulatory framework and everything that I'm going to need to be able to bring a claim against the market makers. All right? And I want you to pay particular attention to how I'm talking to this machine, okay? Okay, before we can go on, I need you to define again what naked short selling is, and let's talk about it. All right, me and the machine are going to talk about it. All right, and it says certainly let's define it. And Jimmy defined it again, but then he went on, and I had to stop him. And I said, stop, I only want the definition. And Jimmy told me what the definition is. Now watch, this is where we started getting good with one another. This is what, now he just gave me the definition. And I said, okay, but to understand my claim against the payment for order flow brokers and market makers, I need you to consider my thoughts and give me your opinion. Okay? Now, when he gives me his opinion, it's going to be in the top three lawyers' opinion. That if I was sitting in front of Dershowitz, boom, Dershowitz is giving me his honest opinion is what this AI is built to do. And here he goes right here. Absolutely, I'm here to assist. Please share your thoughts regarding your claim against the payment for order flow brokers and market makers. I'll provide my analysis and opinion based on the information you provide. And I said, okay. While it is true, the technical definition of naked short selling is selling of a security you do not have, correct? And Jimmy said, yes, that's correct. Naked short selling is specifically refers to the act of selling a security that the seller does not own and has not borrowed or made any arrangements to borrow. It's essentially selling a security naked without having possession or a legitimate claim to it at the time of the sale. That's what I accuse Citigroup of, y'all. Okay, I said, but what is it called when a broker accepts an order to buy but never does? And then Jimmy says, when a broker accepts an order to buy a security but never actually executes the purchase, this could potentially be referred to as a failure to execute. Okay? This term broadly covers situations where a broker fails to carry out a client's instructions to buy or sell securities. And then he talks to me about what is a failure to deliver or failure to execute. All right? And then it tells me about naked short selling, and he's telling me you're going to have a hard time putting these two together, CSI. And I said, okay, but if the market maker accepts the order flow and says he has executed it, that means they just sold me a share, right? And Jimmy said, if a market maker, after accepting your order flow, claims to have executed your order, it generally means that they have completed the transaction to buy or sell shares of on your behalf. All right, and then it gives me the outline, which I already knew. But then watch what I banged Jimmy up with. Well, here's the thing. I claim that when I buy a share of my company on Robinhood, I am accredited a placeholder. Robinhood fills the order, but the transaction's not over yet. Now, Robinhood, after selling me that share, sends my order that they did not purchase and sends it to the market maker. The market maker then says he executes the order. So technically, till the market maker executes the order, the sale is naked. Boom. What do you say about that, Jimmy? Jimmy says your claim presents a unique perspective on the process of order execution in the context of payment for order flow and the potential for what you're identifying as a form of naked transaction, initial order placement and placeholder. When you place an order for a share on a platform like Robinhood, you receive a placeholder in your account. This indicates that the order is acknowledged and is in the process of being executed, but it hasn't been yet. Ordering routing to the market maker. Robinhood, operating under payment for order flow, routes your order to the market maker. The market maker is expected to execute the order by purchasing the share on your behalf. Potential issue in the execution process. According to your claim, there's a period when Robinhood has sold you a share indicated by the placeholder, but the actual purchase hasn't been executed by the market maker yet. You're suggesting that during the intern, the share is technically naked since it's been sold to you, but not yet acquired by the market maker. Are y'all following that? And this is what Jimmy said. Here's his analysis. Traditionally, naked in financial terms refers to selling something that you don't own and haven't borrowed. In your scenario, the term is being used to describe a delay or a gap in the execution process. This is an unconventional use of the term naked in a financial context. From a regulatory standpoint, this situation might not be classified as naked short selling. See how honest he was with me? However, if the delay in execution is systematic and intentionally exploited, it could raise regulatory concerns regarding the market manipulation or misleading trading practices. Now, can I prove that? Can I prove that Citadel for sure has systematically abused the payment for order flow system? You goddamn right I can. Of course I can. And I'll share with y'all, as I develop this argument, I'm going to show y'all at least 5 times where Citadel has abused the payment for order flow process and went naked. With that, love y'all. Be blessed. Go look down in the comments, get the book. I got them on sale now. Both, what I'm talking about right now is in number 2, GameStop's book, okay? Get them both for $6. Love y'all. Be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video.